Here we are at hole number 7 again. This is a swing review. My name is David Trungale. So your miss on the shot was a little bit left, but I can tell that you got a really good golf game, and we'll take a look at your swing here. So these red lines are just serving a purpose to show how you're moving relative to how you started, right? So, you can see we got slow motion going on here, but before I go into the swing, just a couple of minor adjustments to consider at setup. If we look at your toe line and we draw this out, you are aimed, I would say, towards the right edge of the green. And then if we look at your shoulders, they are aimed left. So I would recommend, instead of a closed stance, having your feet a little bit more neutral. And then instead of your shoulders aimed left or pre-twisted left, I would have them, again, aimed a little bit more neutral. So just a couple of minor adjustments at setup. If you watch your takeaway, pretty darn good. You're tracing that red plane line just like most people would advise. You're doing a good job of hinging the club vertically up the plane. So if we draw a line here, you're a little bit vertical of it, which I'm all in favor of. Most people who play this game when their left arm is parallel, they have the club way too flat. So as you go to the top, we stop you right here. This is a great position. And just to illustrate this, let's take Tommy Fleetwood, tour winner. We all know him probably, right? So check this out. If you look at the pattern of, the structure of his arms, left arm matching the shoulder plane, right elbow in line with the spine, and just where that club is pointed, you're doing really well. So what would I recommend here? Well, if we watch into the transition, this is where I would say your swing deviates a little bit from the textbook, and that is a little bit of what we call early extension. So see how your hips are actually moving closer to the ball, all while your head is pulling back and away. So we call that early extension. If we go back to Fleetwood, it's the total opposite, where his hips will stay back. Get rid of some of these lines. His hips will stay back, and his head is going to go down. So he's actually going deeper into his posture. And the reason for that is when your head pulls away, clear some of these lines, when your head pulls away like that, you're getting a little bit farther away from the ball. And if you look at the point of contact, right there, there's actually another gentleman on the same hole that I just did a review for. You're making contact off, if anything, it's close to being off the toe of this hybrid. So you see right there, that frame I just paused, it has almost an inverse effect. It's called gear effect. If you hit the ball off the toe, that creates draw spin. So even if you're coming in with, on TrackMan, really good club face numbers or swing path, if you're catching it off the toe, that would contribute to an overdraw, and that's what happened on this shot. So again, right here, that's a good spot, somewhere just, between P5 and P6. But again, that early extension, little bit of gear effect here. Boom, that club face twists open, but it's already after contact, and the ball will do something like that. But again, we look at the shape of your swing. This right here is excellent. I like the plane. You got this thing pointed in a good spot. Your transition is nice. Again, P5 coming right down at the ball. Pretty solid stuff. So really, this is just a matter of working on staying deeper into your posture, clearing the hips a little bit better, keeping the hips and butt back a little bit more. So there's drills for that. And if you have any questions, you can browse my YouTube channel. It's free. I have a lot of drills out there. Or just swing over to tradertours.com. Give me a call. Happy to help out.